Hello traders, my name is Roland and welcome to my YouTube channel. Here you can find the most effective and straightforward strategies for the binary options and onward. If you're new in trading, don't worry, you can try my strategies from the video, you can repeat after me, or you can use my Telegram group with the free signals with a 90% of accuracy, and you can find the links in the description of every videos. Also, if you don't have a time for trading, if you're working or you have some another deals, don't worry. I have a social trading for you. You can connect to my account very easy and just repeat after me. Repeat every signals, every strategies. So, let's keep going.
So friends, let's get started. Welcome and welcome. Today all currency pairs are OTC and this means that there's good interest rates on payments, of course, so why not? Today let's increase our deposit from $10 and open trades as usual on 1 minute time frame. Let's start selecting indicators. Today the trend strategy is alligator, CCI and zigzag. Here is a selection of indicators. Let's change the visualization of the indicators so as not to get confused when trading. We leave the alligator absolutely with the default settings. We also leave zigzag with default settings. CCI we will set the period to 10 and also change the visualization of this indicator. So we will also leave the oversold and overbought area unchanged, and in general we are ready to start trading. Let's get started. Using this strategy we can bring back both from the oversold and overbought areas, so open trades follow the trend because of the OTC. Open trades during a price rollback, and you can also trade in the flight dynamics. So today it will be very interesting. Let's start, as I said, and select our first currency pair for today's session. Let's see what we got. Let's open long here. You and I have a good point of contact here. Our zigzag is being updated and now we will be exiting the oversold area. So let's select the workspace. Firstly, the moving line CCI, we will observe its output. Then we generally have a good point of contact, yeah, and update is taking place. Our local minimum, and according to the dynamics of the movement, we should go up here. We're not guided by the alligator since it shows us the opening of a bearish trade. Since the moving average intersect, but opening a trade for 2 minutes for sure, in theory is the right option, but if you open a deal in this case for a minute, then you need to open deal for long, right? So there are a little more than 5 seconds, 3 seconds left. Let's just wait, and we did it. Our first position closed in profit with no problems, and let's change the amount and continue our trading. Why do we have to stop? Let's now open a bear trade and open a trade using the same principle to consolidate our results. Let's try and select the next currency pair, and let's see. Not bad. For example, here, why not? Let's open a downward trade. Absolutely the same principle of entering a trade. That's it. We also have the sliding alligator direct upward, but we're looking at the formation of a new local maximum here. We will expect a correction. Here we saw a way out of the overbought area, absolutely the same deal, and we will also watch the dynamics of the movement. So we have 30 seconds left while the movement dynamics suit me. The price rolls back, so in general I can't add anything more. We have about 20 seconds left. Now let's watch the dynamics of the movement and let's wait for our outcome, right? Seven, 6, 5 seconds left, and we are close to it. Nice. Second position is in profits. The deal was open using the same entry logic as you saw. We did not watch the alligator, that is, we did not listen it. And in general we applied only according to the zigzag and CCI indicators. So let's now try to open a trade based on alligators moving lines, and technical analysis will be added, and select the next currency pair for it. Let's find our next playground. You know what I'm talking about, and let's do that. Okay, let's open here short position. Good entry point, I could say, opening according to the trend. So let's select the workspace, plus or minus opened again according to the same principle. We updated the zigzag and further after it was updated with downward dynamics. Further price dynamics should go down. Then here we see the intersection of the overbought area. Accordingly, this is also tells us that it's better to open trade for a short. Here, the sliding alligators have not yet had time to turn around, since the irrigator shows the movement of the sliding ones a little late. That said, it only then records the price movement, so we open a deal here in advance, right? And in the last seconds. Okay, at last second there was an exit, and our deal closed in the profit without any problems. Also, let's change the sum of the transaction values. Today there is a really good favorable volatility for trading, I could say. We even managed to pull back a little, and the deal was closed in profits. So let's continue trading. I still want to find a deal based on the alligator. The alligator's indicators are more accurate, yeah. And so let's find it. Let's find currency pair for it and see what we can do here. All right. Okay, here I will open again for long, but here's a very good entry point. Again, I cannot adhere to the alligator indicators here because now relative to the flat dynamics now prevail. Therefore, our CCI and zigzag come to our head, and we see an update of new local minimum point. The zigzag has been updated accordingly, and then I think our price should go up. That's why we open long, right? Next, we also see a way out of the oversold area, and accordingly, we also adhere to this rule and open a trade for an increase. So, with about 15 seconds left, let's watch the dynamics. Why not? Let's watch it. Let's wait for it. Okay. And the next position is in profits. Great, guys, congrats. We did it. We get more than $100 on our balance, so let's change the amount. But here we couldn't navigate by the alligator, by the way, because in general alligator sliding, they show the dynamics of the movement a little late. So despite the fact that this is a trend indicator and it needs to be opened a little differently, I will explain this later. So let's continue and select the next currency pair, right? And let's see what do we have. Okay, here, just like that, I can confidently open a trade for a long, and specifically the alligators helps me with this. Look, we have had a price rollback in the local max minimum. Now has formed along the zigzag, then the price turned around and went up, and here we see the intersection of the moving averages. It is at this intersection that we can easily open a trade for an increase. Since the intersection, the moving ones, occurred from the bottom up, we also see the movement of our moving average CCI and its tendency towards the overbought area. So here all the signs indicate that the trend needs to be opened upward. We have a little more than 10 seconds left, so let's watch the candle. and the next position is in profit. Nice. Let's try to find the same deal, right? Only for sure. I'll try to find a good entry point and select the next currency pair. Okay, here let's open chart again, and again I'm not guided by the alligator. Let's consolidate the result of past trades. Yeah, look even at the fact that the trade was not open at a completely successful level. The dynamics are still the same. Movement after the formation of the local maximum should go down in the direction of the trend. Our trend is downward, and we see an exit from the oversold area, or rather overbought. That is why we open the trade here for short. So here a little more than 20 seconds left until the position is completed. Let's just observe the dynamics of movement again, right? Because I have already fully described this entry principle. So let's just observe it, and as you can see, in the next 5 seconds we will be in the profits again. So the strategy is working. And of course, another position is in profit. Let's change the amount. As you can see, I open trades according to the same principle, and the trades are always closed plus without problems, since the strategy really works, guys. So you have to try it. So let's try to find an entry point into bullish trade and select the next currency pair for it. So here let's open a position for short. Here's a very clear entry into the deal. Let's open it and consolidate our result. Add a little technical analysis to this position, namely touching in the resistance area, update of a new price maximum. There was an upward impulse previously, and I think our movement should go down. The intersection of the overbought area should occur, so in this case we open trade for short. Just 23 seconds left. Let's watch dynamics of the move, and let's wait for our profit. Not a big deal, it's a big deal, but the biggest profit. So 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. We are in the profits again. Another one, and another one. Despite the fact that we did not open the deal at the correct level, that is, it would have been more correct to open it here. Nevertheless, as you can see, the pullback is still ongoing, and overall the deal was absolutely correct. So let's pick the next currency pair and look at some other trade entry. Okay. Here, long position. That is, the same entry point is already here. Now here we can add the concept of price corridors, namely these points of contact. For the lower price corridor, this point is our resistance area. Already for the upper part of the movement, this point is an area of support, and here we have also seen the formation of a new local minimum. Our sliding alligators are also directed upward, so the opening of a trade here is upward. Even if we had a not entirely successful entry here, we could have opened much better, and so let's watch the result of the trade. And we have 5 seconds left. Let's wait. I guess we are anyway in the profits. Of course, another position is in profit. We started with the $10. We have almost $2,000 on our balance sheet. To consolidate the result, let's open 2 final transactions in the amount of $890. And in general, I think it will be possible to complete our trade based on the future results. And let's select the final currency pair, right? Okay. Let's open a trade here. Two short positions. After the formation of a new local maximum, we will also open a trade in the direction of the actual trend. Now trend is the character is downward. The dynamics of our movement are going down. A new local maximum is being formed, after which I think the dynamics of our movement should go down. Next we see the intersection from the area, this overbought, so everything tells us that it's still better to open a trade on a downside rather than on an upside. So there are a little more than 15 seconds left, and let's watch the dynamics of movement. I love the volatility today, so nice, nice, and again nice. 5 seconds left, and let's wait for it. And our final positions is on profit. Of course, we got a $3,000 for 100, and nevertheless, we subsequently had pullbacks. The trend made itself fade, and we recorded a positive result on the final position. So let's consolidate the results. Let's withdraw the money, my favorite part of the videos. Let's put down 3,400. Okay, the address and the code. Like this. Okay, continue button, and we are fine. Yeah, our operation is successfully completed. I'll attach a screenshot. That is today's strategy. Try it on, guys. Repeat it. Don't forget about YouTube, Telegram, likes, comments, and subscriptions. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
So guys, don't forget to watch this video till the end. Don't forget about the YouTube, Telegram, likes, comments, I appreciate that, and of course subscriptions. After you subscribe to my Telegram channel and text me, you will get into $300 draw. So I want to help you. I want to help you to start, and 3 lucky subscriber will get $100 on their balances from me, like a gift. So guys, let's get started so you can get it too.